Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ever Ilios.
The Ever Ilios.
Dude, this is weird. I can't see what screen we're on.
It's
so
terrifying, isn't it?
This is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 2 of Ilios, everyone. I actually have to DM now and not stream, which is weird. We've got Brad on the mic today. Brad's doing everything, so if anything fucks up at all, blame Brad.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm already fucking with stuff.
He's already broken everything.
We came straight into just Connor's forehead.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Did you
I was just lurking. I'm just like,
I had to set it all up within the last half an hour and make 2 animations for all this stuff.
Wow. Yeah, no, the quality really is terrible on our cameras.
I don't know what's happening. I mean, I look great, so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you
That's
look
the same
fantastic.
thing.
Let me get those
That was the same
collarbones
thing as
out.
last
Hey,
week.
your water.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. Well,
yeah.
It's Zoom, dude. It's
time to stop using Zoom, I guess. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
really
I mean,
crossing my
if
fingers for
Discord's
Discord.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to
We'll play around with it.
deal with the shitty cameras today.
Zoom
I
was
know it
not
looks
made
blurry.
for entertainment production.
No, it was made for
purposes.
business. Yeah.
It's made it for like 7 white dudes in an office to control the world from various places. That's all. It wasn't designed for us to play D&D.
No. This is so weird though.
We stole it.
Did we ever have these issues with the other campaigns? Because I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't think we've ever cared before because
Yeah, we never.
I don't think we did
really
with
shit.
Stormfangs. I don't think that ever happened.
I think Zoom had its problems like even when I was like years ago using it, and it's never changed. So
it's
so
weird.
weird.
It's like it allocates quality and
Yeah.
bandwidth weirdly. I think is what happens. Like
It's so.
because
I
it's,
think maybe
it's also
maybe I'm
different
just
on
like-
everyone's screen, right?
Yeah. Crazy. Well, welcome to Ilios. I am your blurry dungeon master. Every NPC today is going to have a slight haze across them, and they'll
Yeah.
sound like they're coming from way back here.
all
Help me!
blazing up.
It's the world's fabric is tearing and reforming and tearing and reforming, and we're left with a blurry haze. Can you guys see this? You guys can have this. This is the
Should
map
be
you
an
picked
interesting
up.
concept.
Ooh.
I totally didn't label the Western map thinking that you guys were given the Western map and not the
Totes.
Eastern one. That's why, shit, goddamn. You know what? It's okay. You guys are never going to
struck.
get there.
It's
It's,
fine.
it's totally fine. You're never going to get to the
Fine.
Western District. We don't have to worry. What happened to the music?
I don't know.
Did I stop it? I didn't stop
It's
it.
not on loop. Make sure they have.
That's what it is. Yeah, in order to see HD streams, you have to subscribe to all of us for $24.99.
Mhm.
That's actually the only way to get the HD version of it,
This is true.
just in case anyone was wondering. So how's your guys' week been? What's been going on? What have you guys been playing?
I've been doing good.
Zelt didn't
Yeah.
even play anything.
I
Till
took
yesterday.
a break. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, how was your break? Yeah, you
It
just went
was
on hiatus, right?
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
Refreshed myself and got out of this this funk and out of the mindset that I hated. So
Life is terrible and nothing is worth doing.
oh, it was awful. But now I'm back, feel great, and
Yeah.
got coffee inside me, so everything else doesn't matter.
Brad, how's PUBG been?
Matters. It's been pretty good actually this week. I've been like murdering, pushing up the rankings. I've been tryharding. It's been paying off. That's about it though. I haven't done anything else other than PUBG, and now this.
And now
That's been
this.
my entire week. It's really
Yeah.
not a lot to report.
Care? How's your incredibly non-stressful week going?
Wow.
Oh,
The
just,
non-stressful version of
it's full of daisies and
it. Yeah.
rainbows and sunshine. I've been stressed the fuck out of my mind. I actually might be losing it.
I've never seen a rainbow on fire, but I imagine one right now.
That is
Yeah.
literally what my life feels like.
Yeah.
Is just a rainbow on fire. Which sounds like it should be some weird like meta metal like album name
It's
or
very
something.
poetic.
Yeah.
Flaming
Very,
rainbow.
very poetic.
Yeah.
Flaming rainbow.
Mm.
It sounds very gay. Like just very. It's okay.
Sounds-
That's also me, but that's totally cool.
Sounds
Like,
very, very Carlias.
Very Carlias. No, it's been good. The event's happening on Tuesday, so we're down to the wire on some last things, but other than that, we're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing a Toronto meetup. I should say she's doing a Toronto meetup because she's done everything. So
She is the cat's mother, thank you, Jay. All right. She has a name. Thank you.
Oh my.
And you call
fucking
yourself
God.
Canadian?
I'm sorry.
Aren't you
the
all
Trudeau
born like
effect.
hyper progressive left? Come on. Get with it, please. I'm disgusted.
No,
I'm offended.
unfortunately,
I'm upset.
Not my entire family.
No.
Who else? Connor?
Which ones in your family should I respect?
we're,
then?
we're not
I'm sorry,
doing. Connor, who in your family is a conservative or a liberal?
What is the political stance of each and every one of your family members, please?
We're gonna need that for backstory reasons.
Not political at all.
And the safety net. Nice.
Yeah.
We don't follow politics because we're in Fantasyland all the time.
We followed the
Always-
Ilios
Because of
politics.
yeah.
Yeah, the Ilios politics. Which
Like,
are
how
very,
the fuck did the queen come to power? Is she a queen or an empress?
North though.
a little bit of
Queen
both?
fucking Liza.
Queen, okay. There you go.
A little bit of both. There's actually, I can't wait for you guys to, if you ever do explore that, because there's some shit going on. There's always, I mean, there always is in politics, right? But it's fun to get players involved in politics, because then you have like different aspirations. Not everything can be solved by beating the shit out of people. It requires a little bit of cunning.
I don't know about
I mean,
that.
yeah, okay, well,
Cough, cough, half
Yeah.
the team.
don't tell Gooch that, but still.
I will. There's no way I will do anything other than try and solve it with punching. Failing that,
The queen's
I
gonna be
can't
like,
help.
Goblin
you.
arms.
I have something on my leg.
so
It was an ingrown hair. Like, why did you hit me?
help me to be a service for your mum. The Gooch, the
man.
Gooch effect.
God, I can't get over how weird this is. DMing without the OBS.
Yeah,
Like,
the first week
this
was
is
strange for me as well.
Awkward. Yeah, it's just awkward.
You feel
almost.
like you're
I feel like I'm naked.
disconnected. Yeah, you feel
I'm naked
Yeah.
right now. This is the weirdest thing.
You'll
I'm
get
actually-
over it.
I
Pretty...
am here fully now, alone on the other side of the wall. Like,
But you don't have to juggle as many balls now, right? You don't have to
I
juggle
love
as
balls,
many.
though.
Yeah, but
you would be surprised, but he still juggles balls.
Yes.
he can juggle, but now he has one hand free to juggle his own balls
Yes.
while he juggles our balls.
It's actually, you guys see my hand? That's how I DM. It's
yeah,
they are my arcane focus.
that's fair
Right
enough.
on.
Me.
I feel like that's completely fair
Potential
enough.
for my character.
I'm totally
Throw it
totally
out.
gonna play a character like that one day.
God damn it.
My balls are my arcane focus. That's where the power comes from.
Oh Christ! I bet he's already rolling it up for
Yep.
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, one day. Wednesday is like my test run campaign. Like,
Carolina,
it's my-
Still Springs.
Yeah, like it's hey, I want to play this character now. Kill me, like let's go. Be the guy that is a new character every month,
Not a bad idea, to be honest.
which is funny because I feel like that's Caroline almost.
What?
I feel like you would get a really solid idea for a character and you'd be like, okay, I want to play this now. Like,
Listen, I follow through with my characters. Okay.
yeah,
I
you
just,
should see your backstory. It's like this fucking long.
I
insane.
go like I dissect my character and like write a whole novel about it. But you're right. I want to like. There's other ideas that I have that I want to.
Yeah, I get like a new character idea every week, and then I'm like, okay,
I get
well,
new campaign ideas, and it's even
Yeah,
worse.
that
It's
too.
an even worse
that
feeling.
too. For me, it's new characters, new book ideas, and new campaign ideas, and it's like I don't know. And then new campaign, it's like, do I want that to be a campaign or a book? Like, what am
Yeah.
I what am I thinking here?
Yeah.
Either way, the answer is yes.
And, yes.
Pretty much.
It's hard for D&D though, because like you have to. I've always told people like if you want to write a story, just write a book, right? And so you get like a really good idea for a campaign. You're like, no, that'll never play out. How could that? That would never go the way that I wanted to. The queen is actually a vampire. That's too tropey. That's a book thing. That's not a.
That's a book
Yeah.
that I'm trying to force upon people.
What's
Kind
the
of.
fun?
yeah.
I
Alright.
hate to promote a different campaign, but I just saw something that I haven't seen for the past few days.
What?
Anna actually drew some fan art.
Oh yeah. Did you not see that?
of
I'm
the
just seeing that right now, and
the gay fan art? Yeah.
You didn't see that?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, she drew like 3 images
Yep. There's
from our Wednesday. On Wednesday we have TableStory Dustvale.
Yeah.
And in it, Connor plays dwarven, sort of basically a cowboy. and I sort of railroaded him into his sexuality.
Peer pressure, man.
I mean, I didn't. I just offered you some light cock, and you took it. That's different. You accepted it.
I told you. I told you, Kara. Kara's like, what? Like, I told you it got gay as fuck.
Yeah.
No, I
it
know,
was
I
beautiful.
heard.
I
It was like,
fucking
it was
loved
hyper
it.
gay. It was hyper
It was
gay, and it was
amazing.
amazing.
It was amazing. There was all these, like, because he's a gunslinger, so there was all these, like, metaphorical
Gun-
grippings of the
yeah.
shaft and stuff. It was a fucking absolute 10 out of 10.
I
loved
lost
it.
my fucking shit.
I loved
I'm
it. I
inspired to
absolutely
do it right now. This
fucking
is-
loved the whole thing.
Yeah,
But
no, this is
but
huge.
Anna did draw some of the scenes between Connor's character Carlias and one of my NPCs, Miami Blossom, a half elf, and yeah, you can find that on the TableStory Discord.
Yeah.
You guys.
Miami Blossom looks like Orlando Bloom, hence the name.
Miami Blossom.
So it's basically a dwarf. It's kind of like Gimli fucking Legolas. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, it's like a it's like a
Gimli
Gimli
fucked
Legolas,
Legolas.
kind of
Yeah.
fanfic.
Yeah.
He's
And we
called
played it out.
I said, oh, he's a really beautiful, classic-looking wood elf, and then somebody, I think it might have been Tuesday, said, oh, what, like Orlando Bloom? And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
His name is Miami Blossom. Because I'm not Frisk and I can't name stuff, okay?
Yeah, no.
No, that's a talent in and of itself.
I'm so
That's-
glad that like I don't have to
Scary.
DM for Caroline because I feel like this face here would stop me from DMing ever again.
I know. This is like she's like disappointed, but she likes it.
She's
I
so
love
disappointed
it. No,
in me.
it's more like I'm looking at the fan art right now, and it's
Oh,
like
right.
very gay, and I'm very much approving.
Yeah,
It's fucking beautiful. I love
It's
it.
like it's like an Overwatch meets Lord of the Rings
Yeah, that's
crossover.
why I thought McCree and I thought like
McCree.
McCree and Legolas, right?
McCree fucked Legolas.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it. Anna, if you're in here, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
please don't ever, stop drawing things like this.
it's brilliant.
Why did no one tag me that?
I'm blown away that you didn't see it until now.
Yeah. How did you not like? I even said too, like, our Discord's gay as fuck.
It didn't click. I
No.
just
That
left
could
it
mean
out.
it. That could mean anything now, though.
I mean, that could mean anything. Yeah. Yeah. But
Oh my gosh.
on to this campaign. You guys ready to jump back into it?
Hey, I can't wait, mate.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
So last week, for those that missed it, and you four to refresh, you started in your house on a typical like autumn day. Delivered a couple of scrolls by a young beggar of a boy amidst the fighting of Garthus and Gooch, which is nothing too uncommon. And you were given 3 jobs. One was to go and deal with the Goblin Warband that had taken over part of one of the northwestern towns in the Western District. Another one was to find a woman's father, and another one was to solve the murder of a dead lover. And you all chose the highest-paying one, taking you to the southwestern part of the district, into the temple block or district of the district. I'm trying to avoid the word district too many times.
So you're saying the
Um,
district.
Is it a district
the
now?
temple district of the Western District.
Is there a
in the
temple
city's
to
district.
districts?
District.
Sorry, how many districts was it?
There's there's a district, and then there's a district within the no. So taking you to the temple quarter of the Western District, and going just slightly past, you met Kaylee Wind, the not so royal and noble daughter of Edmund or Elmond Aldwind, and she explained that she wanted you to find her father, but he's been dead for 10 years. Gave you a hint that somewhere in the eastern town, he was well known for his scrimshaw trade, and supposedly he was buried there, but she hasn't been able to confirm the body. She's still convinced he lives. Gooch, she told you to make sure that he doesn't come back alive, but told your companion Ethel to make sure that he does come back alive, no matter what the cost is.
Yeah, she was really weird.
Yeah, and she was a little eccentric, a little strange, kind of off the hinges, and She had even mentioned that she burned and murdered her sister in the fireplace that you were standing next to, the fireplace that you found the ring of swimming in, Brad. You all set off, choosing not to go through the keep, through the middle of the city, but instead to go down around Lake Lysel and through the Forest of Sarth, leading into the southern quarter. You stopped at a tavern. Ethel played a brief song for everybody, and you had some drinks. And I think we find you all waking up the next morning after a heavy night of drinking or a light night of drinking. What do you guys think?
I can only imagine I did 2 beers and that was heavy for me.
Yeah. He's a little wobbly this morning.
I'm a little guy.
Yeah,
I'm a little guy.
I imagine Naira she's like the one that would down an entire keg and be fine. She's smaller than him, right?
Yeah.
Are halflings or gnomes taller? I think halflings are shorter.
Halflings.
I thought halflings were taller. I thought they were.
Oh no, halflings are taller. Halflings are the size of a child.
Something though.
Yeah.
Wait, are you only 2?
I'm like 2'9" or something. So.
I'm 3'5".
She's goddamn short.
Yeah, I'm
Like
a very
little
small
baby.
halfling.
She's a little baby.
And you're the mom. That's alrighty then.
The dichotomy here is unfolding. So we find you in the morning here, amidst the tavern, waking up. You can hear some light rain on the outside of the tavern as you wake up, and some of the activity down below of the bar. I assume you guys were given room and board for a pretty fair price if you guys wanted it. Otherwise, you could find like a common room to sleep in that wouldn't cost you. I think it's about 1 silver per person.
I got a feeling for some reason you probably got a pretty decent deal because of the entertainment that was provided.
Yeah, there would have been like that's why it's like 1 copper and not like 1 silver and not 1 gold for all of you. Yeah, so like 1 silver each. Probably a fair estimate if you guys are cool with that. If not, just don't mark off any money and we'll say you slept somewhere else. So you wake up.
I mean,
go.
I was gonna say like it kind of makes sense that we stay in the tavern, right? Like,
yeah. I'm just giving you guys the choice to not or spend money. It's up to you.
I think just for the sake of argument, I think we stay in
we stayed. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So just knock a silver off each of your sheets.
Sure.
How much silver is in 1 gold piece?
10, 10, and 10. Actually, we did 10, 10, and 100, or 100, 10, and 10.
100 copper, 10 silver.
Yeah, we're doing 100 to 10 to 10. So there's
take away a gold and then just add 9 silver.
9 silver.
9 silver. Yeah. Okay.
So you can hear the bar downstairs has already started to kind of go through the motions of the morning. You can hear the patrons down below. It's kind of like set up where each of your rooms, as you open them, you come out to a balcony, kind of like your classic like Westworld tavern or bar, where it's got the overarching balcony over everything that leads to smaller rooms. As you guys exit your rooms, you're met with the sight of some of the groggy-eyed patrons that have already started their morning. I'd say it's about 9 a.m. You can already see there's a couple of like burly men and a couple of women that have already walking about, serving some drinks. The men are pounding back already a pint. And one of them tips the waitress, gets up, grabs a pickaxe, slings it over his shoulder, and says something about going off on a day's work. What do you guys want to do?
I like look over the banister and see the miner. What race is he?
He's a human, kind of like fair-skinned, got a little bit of tousled blonde hair, large in size, probably like a little over a half of Garthus. He's got thick knotted arms that seem to have faced a lot of years of wear and tear from the mines.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hello?
Yes.
Do you work in the mines?
Yes.
Are there dwarves that work in the mines?
Yes.
Who is the patron of the mines there?
The shaft master.
Yes.
Sybil something.
Sybil.
Sybil Not sure.
And which mines are those?
Southern.
Okay. Thank you.
Continues, tips his pickaxe and walks out. What else? What are you three doing?
Assume going downstairs.
Yeah.
Laying low and just. I would like some breakfast, please.
The same like weathered barman of the night before, the innkeeper, the man that you guys came to know as Igor. He greets you walking over, see him rubbing sleep. Hello, my friend. What do you want?
What do you got?
We have bread, we have eggs, and we have bacon.
I will have all three,
Mm.
so I can shove them in my mouth.
Lunch! Food! We'll be with you soon, my friend.
Thank you. I'm gonna sit down
Mm.
over there.
She will bring it to your table, my friend. And he spots, I guess, are the three of you coming down the stairs as well?
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I'm already at the
No.
the bar drinking more ale.
I'm gonna go look for Gooch
Okay.
as his mother.
You see him
Make sure.
On the
what,
roof.
on the stairs? On the roll me a perception check, Myra.
A perception check? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm all combobulated. I'd say as you're looking around the tavern here, right after you hear Igor scream for the wench, you hear a on the roof, but you can't see Gooch.
I'll be sitting still, my legs crossed in that upside down way that
Yeah.
not just monks do, but 8-year-olds.
8-year-old adults.
Can I go back in the room and see if there's like an attic door or something?
Yeah, sure. Roll me an investigation check. Meanwhile, Gooch, what are you doing on top of the roof? Are you just
Meditating.
You're meditating? Okay. Yeah, you find like after a small moment, you find kind of behind one of the cupboards, there's a panel, looks slightly ajar, and you pop it open, and there's a small little ladder that goes up.
Okay. I climb up the ladder.
And you notice, like, as you're climbing up, it's right next to the chimney from the hearth down below. Kind of assume that this might be used to go up there, clean the chimney, and then come back down. And as you kind of pop it open, some drizzle hitting you from the night or the early morning rain, and you see Gooch is kind of like peacefully sitting there, meditating without any kind of noise, no disturbances. Slight shift every now and again.
Gooch, sweetie.
Unfounded wants or cravings compound suffering. Instead of struggling, change what is wanted. And contentment will be easier to have, mother.
That's very wise, dear.
Aye. Sensei told me that. I don't know what it means.
Well, it must be some good advice if he's telling you. But I do have some advice for you too. Is you should eat before we go.
Oh! Alright. I'll do that then. I'm not sure what I'm doing anyway. I was just
Calm
told
down.
I do it every day.
Well, and you can continue it after breakfast.
No, I'm bored.
Well, then you could just come have breakfast.
Alright. Did you climb up that chimney?
There were there was a ladder over here.
I'm definitely covered in like
Yeah, this is where, as you
I'm
say
like
that,
wet soot.
you see like it's almost like a there's like a film that's now just dripping off of him of just like soot and ash, and you can see like he's like rubbed it where it's just like raccoon eyes, but the opposite.
Oh no. Maybe you should have a bath before you eat.
No, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I'm fine. That's alright.
No, you're. Gooch.
I jump off the roof.
Give me an acrobatics check. Give me an acrobatics check.
I would like to do like an Assassin's Creed, like.
Oh, like,
Oh my god. This can only end well.
oh, damn it! I was hoping.
I
for
do
better.
a
You
cartwheel
see
off the
him
roof.
like he's like he does that and then just falls backwards. You just see him, and as you like run to the edge, you see he's like balancing perfectly on a signpost of a fence, and then just like lightly limbers off.
I run in and try and get my breakfast before she can make me wash before I get my breakfast.
Yeah, as
And
you
I'm
run
running
in,
like, Igor!
yeah, hello, my friend, oh, little man. How are you? How are you? Welcome
Hey.
back. What is your trip up above, my friend?
Very good. I've centered myself very well. Quickly, do you have vegan options on your menu?
My friend, we have bread.
Aye, I'll take a bread.
You just see, like he's constantly yelling underneath the bar. It's not like into a back room. It's into an underneath the bar, and like every time there's like he kind of stamps on it. There was no woman that served you drinks last night. The drinks just kind of somehow appeared on the table as you were looking away. You have not seen this wench that he yells at any particular time. He just screams wench. And then only after like an hour of like, hey, where are our drinks? They eventually come about. And he kind of throws you like one of the rags off of his belt. And my friend, you have on your face.
What I got on my face there, pal? What's wrong with my face? Listen, my eyes are red for a reason. My teeth are pointy for a reason.
My friend, you have soot.
Yeah, what am I goblin? What's your problem? You got a problem with goblin in this here establishment?
He just wipes your face off. Like he just does one.
I purr.
And you can hear the as he shows it to you, and the rag is just dripping. Just...
All right, I cleaned your chimney for you.
At
Thank
this
you so
point, I
much, my
think I
friend.
probably have climbed down.
Yeah. You
And
see
I'm standing
him
at
wiping.
the door,
Yeah.
fuming. And I stamp down to stand right in front of Gooch, grab him by the scruff of the neck, and drag him back upstairs to a bath.
Okay. All right. Are you contesting this?
No,
Gooch?
no, fuck that.
No.
I want to get eaten by the snake.
He just kind of gives like a puzzled look, and as you just drag him by the scruff away up the stairs, and like you guys hear it as they're sitting at the bar, just a of his feet hitting the stairs every time he's dragged up another one, and then the slam of a door, and then kind of muffled voices as they start to speak about whatever.
Don't rust my arm, Mom. You'll get rust if you use that type of soap. Was that vegan soap, Mom?
You just hear a smack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, head down just like this at the bar. Just that's nothing. They do that a lot.
As you guys are talking, and as like the door slams, one of the fifth doors opens up, and you see Ethel come out. Doesn't look like she slept a wink. She's kind of like moping down the stairs, and Igor. And he's like, oh, hello, my little friend. How are you? And but I need breakfast. Venge! Another. She kind of turns to you really quick, Bigglesby, and she, I won't be joining you, but I can help. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean you can't help?
There was just something that bugged me about yesterday, and I about Kaylee, and I want to go back, and I'd like to speak with her, and then go research a little more, and I'll be back in a day or so. Hopefully I'll catch you before you reach the east. But there's just something not right.
I got the feeling too. Now that I think about it more and more, I regret leaving so early. But you be careful. odd.
She's weird.
More than you know.
Doesn't sit right. I'm gonna look up her sister and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what goes on.
You do that, but first, breakfast.
And as you like say that, you're talking to her. You look down. There is a plate of eggs, bacon, and bread. And there's just there's a like 2-foot long loaf of bread, like a baguette style, just sitting next to you, where Gooch's like grimy handprints were. Just right where he was standing a moment before. Garth is
wide.
Yeah.
I go to town.
Dig in. Yeah.
Yeah. No words, no nothing. Just I go to town.
Okay. I guess we'll assume you guys wrap it up, and Ethel kind of quickly she comes and seeks you out, Naira, and says kind of the same thing. And there's just something not right about her sister, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go check it out, and hopefully this will help.
I feel very suspicious. It seems like to me, it seems like after last night's performance that she may want to just like fuck off and play music. So can I do an insight check?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh fuck.
She rolled a nat 1. She's like, well, no, there actually is something suspicious, and it seems like she's telling the truth. But truth be told, I'm going to GameStop Expo, and I won't be back for a week.
Wait,
Well-
what's the GameStop?
Can I go with her, Mom?
No.
Oh.
But there's just not something right about her, and I'm going to go and figure it out.
Well, be careful, sister. There's something very odd about her, and quite frankly, I would love to see your head still on your shoulders when I see you next.
Oh, I'm fine. I'll be okay.
Okay.
Ethel, make sure you drink lots and lots of ale. 'Cause
What? Well, why?
it will make your singing performances even greater.
Okay. Well, I've drank a
Does
fair
that
bit in
mean-
my life.
I mean, ale means you get closer to the heart
That doesn't.
and
The heart's
closer to the soul.
Garthus. The heart's right here. You can't get any closer to it. It's right in you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But then
There's.
your soul and your heart get closer together.
There's. Okay. Of course.
Singing from the heart,
Yes.
not
Yes.
your vocal cords.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
That's beautiful, Garthus.
What did I say?
Beautiful sentiment.
What did I say?
The soul and the heart.
What?
Never
Sorry,
mind.
I've been up since 6, so drinking.
She's. Well, I'll see you in a couple days, and you stay safe. The Sarth isn't the kindest place to be traveling through, so we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Swift travels.
I'll meet you back in Eastern District in 2 days' time.
Sounds good.
We'll meet at a tavern by the lake, the southwestern side. The Rusted Eel, or whatever it's called.
The rusted eel.
Yes,
I don't believe I've been there, but
It's-
I will
a shithole.
find it.
it's terrible.
Rusted eel.
Perfect place to find a dead husband, father.
Well, hopefully we don't find you dead there. But again, we'll see you in 2 days' time at the rusted eel.
Right. And she takes off out of the door. And what do you guys want to do before you set off? What's the plan here?
Here you go.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you?
I need a keg of ale.
A keg, my friend. Are you talking a small keg, or do you mean a big keg?
What should I have? Not turn to everyone else. Big keg or small keg?
Water. Lots
What?
and lots of water.
My friend, have you seen the size of this man? He cannot exist on water alone. It's impossible.
What is the
You know.
biggest size of keg you have, Eagle?
And Igor's like about 6'5". How tall are you, Garthus?
6'9".
6'9". Yeah, he's. I mean, clearly a little bit shorter than you, but he's a big guy. Like large torso, kind of just like as if it sticks out on its own. You know, when people peacock, it's like it does that on its own kind of type deal. He just kind of stands back and top of his head to his waist.
Think
Roughly
he'll
this
be
big.
Think you'll be able to carry that, Gothis?
I kind of look around at my gear and well, I wasn't really thinking of carrying it. I just wanted to have it now.
The whole keg.
My friend, I like the way you think. That will be 5 gold.
Slam it on the table.
Venge! Yes, thank you, thank you. Like throws, you hear the as like a trap door slides open, grabs it, he brings this keg and slams it on the table with a large bang. See him holding it by the rope handles on the top. Well, my friend, if you're going to vomit, please do not do it in the bar. Your goblin friend has already got soot all over my bar.
Oh, isn't it me?
In the lake.
I'm so sorry for that.
Grabs a gold, just kind of scoops it,
I'm gonna
drops it down below.
like keg it, like just knock it down.
Knock it down. All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You just watch like this barbarian, this Goliath barbarian, just pick it up. How do you crack it open? Do you like punch it? Do you just tap it, or do you like smash it open?
Elegantly, like
Elegantly.
open it.
Yeah. You see
And then
him
just like you see him like elegantly just open it up and then oh.
it's like kind of streaming down, like more of it is going in his mouth than it is on the floor, but there's a lot going on the floor. And it's kind of just dribbling down. Just at one point, like it reaches the tips of his elbows, and it's like a stream coming off the both of his elbows as it like pours on the bar.
I can imagine since the
and on the floor.
positioning of the elbow, like the stream will be spraying onto Gooch.
Can I have
escape.
It's ale, not piss.
Doesn't matter.
Can I grab a
I
cup
can disengage.
or a tankard and just like hold it under his elbow?
Yeah. Like, Igor sees you eyeing one, and he quickly just slides it over to you, and you start to collect it.
Just my coffee in hand, just watching this, just one eyebrow up the
That's
entire time.
Bizarre group of friends that you hold.
I'm tapping my foot, holding a silver piece in my hand, and want to know as soon as he's finished when that happens.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a couple moments, and there's like a, and then finally, like the last dregs of it, you can see the stream start to slow down. He goes to set down the keg.
I put a silver piece on top of the keg and say, "I bet you a silver piece you couldn't do too."
Hold on a minute, it cost me 5 gold.
Aye, and this is a completely separate trade. A silver piece that you couldn't drink too. What's the matter? You're not man enough. You're yellow. You're craven.
No, if you're betting that I can't drink too, you pay the gold.
I thought you was a big giant Goliath man, not a wee little girl.
Igor,
Yes, my friend.
this little pipsqueak's trying to make a bet that I can't drink another one.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna donate to the cause?
My friend, I would love to, but we really need the business. It is, the Forest of Sarth is not kind.
Once we're finished with the job that we got, I'll come back and buy 5 cakes.
Tell you what, I will give you the keg if there is a friend of mine, Bjorn, in the forest.
Bjorn.
There's been undead lately walking around, and you go check in on him.
Undead lately.
Oh, easy. We'll do it.
Check in on him. I will give you the keg right now. Promise me you will go and check in on him.
I will. We'll check in on him, Igor. Aye.
No, my friend, please do not kill him. I am trying to get him not killed.
I grabbed Igor's arm like the
manly, yeah. Quickly kind of realizes and I will always know if you do not do as you promise.
Oh, it's for ale. Of course I'm gonna do it. I'll check in on him. And if there's any undead, I'll take care of them. I kind of motion the cut off their head.
That would be perfect. Yes, perfect. And he just bends, leans down another moment, slams another one on the bar table. This one looks like a little bit of a different color. Kind of has a wider seal on it. And from some of the seal, you can see like it's almost a darker ale dripping through as well. Seems to be a different brew. If you're gonna go and tap it, give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage this time. Okay. Gooch, the sweet satisfaction that comes across your face as he's going and going, and you can see there's a couple of like patrons of the bar now that have like also brought in their cup and they're putting it under his elbows, and it's kind of like stopping a leak in the roof. Just a couple of them seem to pop up. There's a woman next to him that she downs her drink and then reaches out and gets another one, downs it, reaches out, gets another one, and as she's downing the third Gooch, you hear a as the ale just all over, as you start to cough and you start to hack, it goes down the wrong hole, Garthus, and you just end up spitting it all over Igor's face and all over the back of the bar.
Can I aim for like half of it to go on Gooch?
I'd say no. No, there's no way that with a split-second cough, there's no way you'd be able
to. Sorry, Eagle.
I put my silver piece in my pocket and say, "Hey, I don't think you could."
My friends, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for the laughs, but please go about your business before I need to get a third mop.
Perhaps, what if I buy another keg and you try and drink a third one there, Garthus?
I
I'll be sure to do that outside.
Igor, just to clean up his face. Nothing.
Yeah.
What I can.
Thank you, my friend.
I put 5 gold on the counter.
He like, as you do that, he looks at Naira. My friend, it might be time to go.
I put the silver on the counter and I lean in as close as I can up to Igor and beckon him down.
Yes.
How much their maid will it take to kill him using like alcohol poisoning? That's what I'm trying to. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but I do want to try and see how close.
Yeah, can we hear
you
this?
can absolutely hear it.
I sweep the gold off the counter, grab Gooch by the ear this time, and start dragging him out of the bar.
I'll save me a lot of money, that will, in the long run, if this one dies.
Take care, my friends. Please always come back to Igor's tavern.
Igor.
Thank you, Igor.
Promise is a promise. I'll go check in on him.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
What was his name again?
Bjorn.
Bjorn. Right. Undead. Right.
Yes, they have been spotted. I do not know if you will find them there, but the news worries me.
I'll kill them all. Don't worry about it. And
there are hundreds.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And you guys step out into the rain. It's kind of picked up now. We're sorry. Were you going to say something to him or?
Oh, I was going to. Nah. Just gonna walk out with everybody. Just
okay. All right. You guys step out. The rain's kind of picked up a little bit. Your vision is kind of like severely dampened. You can see people running through. They've got like cloth sacks over them to protect them from the rain and the mud. Some of them are falling. You see like 3 children off a little bit down the road. They're kind of throwing mud at people that walk by and playing around in it. One of them is diving his face in and then grabbing his sister and shoving her face in against her will. And then they start throwing mud at each other again. Seems like everyone's kind of in a hurry to get where they're going this early in the morning, get out of the rain. But a little bit to your left as you exit is the Forest of Sarth, the long strip of forest that kind of separates the southern and the western district. And this small town here kind of looks a little in the like morning gloom with the rain, the fog kind of settling in. It looks a little eerie. And I mean, by all accounts, probably looks like there could be undead in there with all the fog and the mist and this mid gloom. All of you guys roll me perception checks real quick. Fucking sound files. Give me my goddamn rain. There we go. We're good. Ooh. Okay. Gooch.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm on it. Okay. Okay.
I don't like the rain.
There's something a little bit off about the sky, but you can't quite tell what. It's just for brief moments that you look up, it looks like there's a small like tint of a light lavender to the clouds instead of the usual stormy gray. But after a blink, it just kind of fades. None of you really see anything either. But there's just a brief moment, and you're not quite sure if it was just the ale that you just drank blurring your vision a slight bit, if you're seeing spots like when you look at the sun too long, or if the clouds were like this very incandescent purple kind of bleeding through in the sun's light.
Oh. I should have asked what the ale was.
You're doing all right, Gothis.
We shouldn't have drinking 2 kegs. Gothis, we've done this before. We know how this ends.
Yeah, and I've drank 4 kegs before.
And you were out for days. We have a job to do.
That was Gooch's problem, not mine. Regardless, though, I don't know what was in that keg, but my eyes are freaking out.
I hop on the back of my snake and start going towards the forest.
You're gonna ride Ziggy?
Ziggy Smalls, yeah.
How big is Ziggy? Hold on, because I'm genuinely curious if you actually can.
I'm doing the math
mechanically.
Like, how? Okay,
that
so
was the whole idea, was that I would be able to get.
Yeah.
Is it large?
Yeah.
You're 2'9", and then how much do you weigh? I mean, like I could only be like.
Oh my god, not very much.
pounds,
I don't even know if I wrote it down, to be honest.
Is the snake large?
I think I'm like 35 pounds. Like
the snake is a medium size, but I'm gonna say for the sake of it, I'm gonna say that you can kind of like hold on and hope that it'll slither. I mean, she looks fucking insane while doing this. Like she's this small little halfling riding on what, a 12, 13 foot long snake, and it's like roughly the same size as her, but there's nothing she can do. She doesn't ride it like a horse. You have to reach down and you have to grab kind of underneath the neck as it's up, and it just wiggles. And with it, like your ass and your legs just kind of wiggle as well as it goes. There's no other way that you'd be able to hold on effectively without getting like your feet dragged through the mud. It's like a very odd sight. Just like the snake, one half of her body moves and the other half is stood upright. You guys making your way into the forest?
Hell yeah.
I looked at Biggleby. Want me to pick you up?
I'm fearful that you will lose your stomach once again.
No, it's fine. I pick him up and put him on my shoulder.
I'm gonna make sure his shoulder is clean first.
Yeah, there's a little bit of ale.
Precipitation, just kind of just slapping everything off and.
Okay.
There you go. Right, Gooch.
What do you want?
You want to lift?
I'll tell you what I'd rather do. I'd rather take that there snake, take out its fangs and jab them into my own eyes, and then take my eyes out with them there fangs.
I'm gonna pick him up fireman
and
style.
Eat that there. Let go, mate. I tell you what, I don't mind. I'm quite tired. I didn't sleep.
Gnome.
Forcefully just picking him up, throwing him on my other
I completely
shoulder.
accept it.
Yeah. Gnome in one hand and goblin in the other. A strange combination. Naira riding her snake. You guys set off into the forest. And as you enter, it seems like it's one of those like where it doesn't look very large on the outside, but as soon as you step in, especially for you three that are small as heck, the trees seem to like tower over you, and almost like, you know, those movie scenes where they pan the shot and they seem to go diagonal. It seems almost as if they're coming in and encroaching upon you and strangling all of the air out of your vicinity, as if all of the trees are constantly hungry for the sunlight that is currently missing and the oxygen about them. You almost get a feeling as if you're unwelcome, as if you're sucking up the precious oxygen that the forest needs to expand and thrive and maintain domain. Yeah.
I mean, I could logic this,
Yeah.
But I'm guessing these are magical trees that take in oxygen.
No, they're not magical trees that take in oxygen. They're trees that take in oxygen.
Don't trees normally take in oxygen?
No, trees take in carbon.
Oh, they take in
Oh, sorry,
carbon.
carbon. Thank you. Sorry.
You're right,
It's
you're right.
we're gonna blame it on the recorder lig. Yes, but a better way to put it then, it seems to just strangle the air out of the vicinity of you, as if something is sucking it up, and it's hungry. I was using oxygen instead of air. My bad. Thank you, Garthus, our intelligent barbarian.
He's more intelligent than
me, apparently.
I didn't even question it, to be fair. I just went,
I didn't even sound wrong as it was leaving my mouth, right?
I heard it like the trees sucking up oxygen. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Trees
I
give
think
out
you actually
oxygen.
thought of that. I'm just like,
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
oxygen and air are the same thing to me as well, Jay.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I breathe. It's fine.
So as you guys enter, and this is something that you can kind of feel. It's just permeating the air. You guys continue on walking through
In the vacuum space forest, no.
vacuum space
I'm
forest.
hopping down and leaving. Just
You're
walking.
just fucking off?
Yeah, I'm walking the opposite direction. Fuck yes. I don't like it. It's wrong.
Where are you going, Gooch?
Where do you think I'm going? Why are we going in here anyway? Just to go see some guy who's been killed by a zombie. I ain't going near it. That's something wrong. Can't you tell? Something wrong.
Are you afraid, honey?
Afraid? I think I'm afraid. What you want me to do? Listen, I'll fight someone, but I ain't fighting a airless area.
There'll be lots of things to fight in here, though.
Aye, and I won't be able to breathe. I can't breathe. I can't do yoga. I can't center myself. I can't use my flurry of blows.
Here, I got this. And I go ahead and I minor illusion like a little air bubble around his, like basically his head.
Yeah. The feeling. I wonder if there's a role for placebo effect. I mean, it doesn't seem to escape you, Gooch. The feeling doesn't go away, but
I don't know.
you have a fancy air bubble around you.
What's this do then?
It's gonna allow you to breathe. You're gonna what you look at. It's gonna make you feel like you're not breathing, but you're actually breathing. It's all up here, Gooch.
I
It's all
know
up
this
here.
is gonna work even if all the oxygen gets sucked up by the vacuum trees.
Well, then you'll be the only one alive, and you will prove me wrong.
Alright, I look at Garthus and then go, alright, it sounds good. I'll follow you then. Yous can go first there, big man. I point at Garthus.
Oh, no. I pick him up and throw him ahead.
Alright, I want to try and catch onto a tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Trees do use oxygen. I just Googled it. I had to. They do. They use both.
Air.
During
Use
during
both.
photosynthesis, plants and trees take carbon dioxide and make oxygen, but they also take oxygen.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, sorry, that was
Damn it,
bugging me.
Jay.
Anyways, you're grabbing onto a tree.
I would like to. He throw me. I want to grab onto a tree.
Him, like,
Give
just
me-
straight at.
Just give me a straight acrobatics check. You almost lose your grip, but you're hanging on by one hand on what seems to be like a flimsy-ish branch. But
Okay, I would just like to progress through this forest using the trees like Tarzan.
okay, I'd say give me a. I don't doubt your skill. Is that us? Are the popo coming for us?
No, sorry, I should close the window at one point.
Give me a survival check with disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus.
Just to navigate through the trees.
I just instantly slip. Yeah,
No,
watch
there's- I mean,
this,
it's-
Garthus.
It's not your prowess that is doubted. It's just the ability to navigate these tall, imposing trees. As you look through, you say, "Watch this," and you go to jump to the next tree, and what you thought was a branch that had enough to hold your weight, it just immediately snaps underneath, and you
Oh, shit.
roll me 1d6.
God damn it. Oh,
Take 5 points of damage. I will say, by the way, I did forget to mention, you guys are fully rested after your night in the tavern. So
Damn
all of your
right.
HP, your hit die, all of that. No bardic points because she's not here. But your rage, all of that restores.
I'm gonna
I
walk
think
over to him. pick
Only
him
two
up,
people
but-
that took damage were
Yeah.
the two people that are going to take damage.
Yep.
I went down to 20 instantly last week as well, I think, and now I've done it again from 25, so...
I walk over to him, pick him up out the mud, and Right, you need to dust yourself off.
Oh, the swelling only just went down on my face, so it's gone swelled back up.
Yeah. I mean, it looked good for the start, but...
Maybe them dear undead creatures will think I'm one of them with my red eyes and my mashed up face.
Well, you gotta talk like them if you want to sound like, if you want to be like them.
How does the undead sound that?
I mean... Gotta sound like you have a dislocated jaw.
So anyway, my mouth is a strange shape for your common tongue. Look, I like a little triangle mouth with my little sharp pointed teeth. My tongue's forked.
I mean, if you want, I could...
Okay, I had enough, and I jump off the shoulder and I just start. Start walking.
Start walking. Okay.
I'm Malafell walking. I got like a load in my pants and everything like that.
Spat my drink
I
up.
hop off of Ziggy
Yeah.
and start walking, and I kind of like push her towards the front, trying to see if she can maybe scout ahead through the trees or something.
Okay. Yeah. Give her a I'd say a survival check. Are you trying to get her to scout and forge ahead for the path, or what does she see?
Both. Is that possible? Or
yeah, sure. Give me a survival check. From
me or for
Smalls.
Ziggy? Okay.
From Ziggy. Okay, you can see like as she kind of goes ahead, see her like circle around a tree once, and her head pops out, and you see the tongue flit a couple of times, but it's almost like it continues to go, like her head's kind of baying and moving off, and she goes to another tree and kind of comes back, circles around you. Give me an insight check.
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay.
Doesn't seem too keen to go into the forest.
Can I cast Speak with Animals to hear what she sees, or to listen to what she has to say?
Absolutely not. Yes, of course you can. Yeah. Okay, so what does this look like? It's verbal and somatic.
Oh,
so
shit,
what does it look and sound like?
So I just kind of like whisper in her ear. And then kind of like just touch her on the side of the face.
Okay. As she like, what do you say to her?
I just whisper, be like, what did you see?
She goes to reply, kind of like turns and faces you. We'll find out what she says right after the break.
Oh, holy
Whistle tongue.
moly.
Fuck it.
All right, we'll see you in
right.
a couple of minutes.
See you in 3 to 5. Fucking trees, man. Do trees use oxygen? It's like that aliens guy.
The fact that